Hey Jeff, this is Bill Martin. I'm trying to put together a tutorial here and I don't know how to pause this thing, so it's going to just continue to run. In terms of cleaning the pond, first thing I do is obviously unplug the plug out in the back of the yard here. That will stop all of the electricity and the pumps that are running in the pond. I'm going to try and be very careful not to drop my phone in the water, so bear with me. Hoping you're able to see that, but anyway, I have to use two hands. I usually just throw my pillow down here because I got bad knees, and I just lean over and pull out the UV pump right there. Hold on. First thing to do is to remove the rock. There's a handle on the pump, as you can see right here. Be very careful. Pull the pump out of the water and just drag it down to this side of the pond so it can drain off. And this handle flips all the way over so you can open up the top cover. And as you can see, there's a lot of guck on there, and all that is algae. And what I do is I just hose that off very well, which I'm not going to keep the thing running here, but I will hose this off and empty out these are called bio balls. They keep a a bio bed just to help kill algae. But as you can see, when the sun really hits it, the algae takes over pretty good. You got to clean this usually about every 2 weeks during the summer. The other thing that I do is, if you could see in the water, there's two other pumps here. All they do is circulate the water. And what I do is lift these out. They're completely clean because I already did them, but you can see there's a cover on that one, and then there's another one right below it, same type of pump. All you have to do is make sure there's nothing caught up in that, okay? And also try to trim back some of these weeds. You don't want them to take over too much of the pond. Right now it's about the right size. That's pretty much it. There are two UV bulbs, okay? UV keeps that algae under control. This unit has one, which is right inside of here. You have to unscrew this, pull it out, and you'll see how it disassembles. And inside of this little box right here, I have all of the plugs. Oh, and we've got some ants, which I have to spray. You'll see that there's a UV replacement 5 watt. That's what you need to order when you want to replace that. And aside from that, the other bulb is in the ground, and I have to kind of find it. Like I say, I apologize, I cannot okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue that on another video clip that I'll send you. It's essentially the same thing. It's just a little UV filter, UV bulb that runs, and as you pump the water up through that, it's underground here, it actually filters, and the UV cleans the water. So it helps to keep the water as clear as it could be. The water level itself, I try to maintain just to the rock below the little statue of the boy holding the frog there, okay? So right now it's down about 1 inch, and usually what I'll do is every couple of days, especially when it's dry and the humidity, or excuse me, when there's no humidity, it tends to evaporate faster. So what I'll do is I'll add a little water here and there, and then once a week I'll usually put the hose in and I'll run it for about 10 minutes, and just all you have to do is put the hose right into the pond, like so, turn it on, and just let it run. Just completely let it run. And what happens is, of course, don't leave the pillow out, but what happens is the water level rises and it flows off the rocks out to the back. And all it does is it just circulates fresh water in. And I usually do that maybe once a week. But it really all depends on how much sun it gets, how hot it is, how much the algae takes over. You know, you just want to try and keep that under control. And as far as feeding them, I keep the fish food in this container over here. Very simply, just give them some pond pellets, usually about a handful, 2 handfuls. You don't want to overfeed them. And that should be about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dig up the other filter so I could show you what that looks like here in a moment. I'll put that under another video clip. Okay, I hope this helps.